This is David Beam, Wrestling Talk for the Northwest, for Salem area.
And Nate Zellner, this is a special guest again. Well, David, it's good to see you. It's
Nice
good to
seeing you again.
Nice to see you. Yeah, we've been getting some good feedback from
businesses
good
bus drivers and businesses.
By the excuse me again. By the way, this coming Sunday, I have the program right here in my hand from last week's, last month's show. That there's a former WWE wrestler that's coming in by the name of Trent Barrett, and he'll be at this coming Sunday, the 8th, at Hoke Middle School. Is Trent Barrett?
Yes, and I got some big stars coming in the Northwest for Salem and area and Portland area coming in, and Jeff has gotten some people coming in from Reno, Nevada, Las Vegas, and Reno, and California, Mexico, and he's bringing in all these big stars back in. There's some people in WWF's coming in. Atlanta, Georgia's coming in, so it's my show, and Jeff said he's working on it, so he's doing it.
And also, he's bringing in another former TNA wrestler by the name of Jesse Sorensen that people don't know. He was in a severe. He was in a match with somebody that I don't remember, that he broke his neck, and had some time off from his broken neck.
Yes, and Vince the Man, he likes my show. He called me and his staff. Most all the stars back in East likes my show too. So I'm trying to get the governor to be on my show, talk about Wrestling Talk, and I'm trying to get the governor and Peter Courtney's on my show too, and the county commissioners. So I'm doing my best and get them here, and I like to see the people out there come to watch Wrestling Talk here and go to watch Fishing and Wrestling in Salem and Portland. Please come out and watch our show this week.
Yeah, just remember it's at 5 o'clock bell time. The doors open at 4, and it should be a good show. And
we got food there. Anybody wants any food?
They have a They have a concession stand?
Yes.
It's a concession. They have a concession stand that you can buy soda, pop, hot dogs, nachos, a lot of different things.
Yes. And you can meet you meet the wrestlers, and you get the autographs with them. You can talk to them, and after that's over, you go to Roadhouse, meet with them too.
At the Best Little Roadhouse.
Yes, in Salem area.
Yep, for their meet and greet.
Yes. So I urge everybody to come out and watch professional wrestling for here in Salem area, and watch my show, David Beam Wrestling Talk. This is the best one that I ever did, and people have been talking about it and are coming. So kids out there, please come to watch my show and meet the wrestlers in the Northwest. Please come to watch the show here, and please go to the one in Portland and Salem. Please do that too. You can meet them up there in Portland and here.
What David's saying is that Jeff Manning has a show up in Portland that he has at a theater there, at a theater up in Portland. What he does, he runs early afternoons, a show up there on Saturdays. Then he has his show here in Salem at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And he brings in a lot of former TNA wrestlers in the show. He brought in David Sierra that has wrestled here in the Northwest as the Assassin.
He did that too.
Yeah, he brought in David Sierra, who wrestled here as the Cuban Assassin.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
But I'm trying to get Jeff to do it around the world, title all the belts on the line for the Northwest. I urge the businesses to get involved and do like a car show or help out and get wrestlers, I want to do is that the people that have been in the war have a car show or wash cars, and you can meet the wrestlers too on top of it. If you can do a fundraiser.
Oh,
So,
you mean do a fundraiser for the
professional wrestlers?
Yeah, professional wrestlers and
Yeah,
stuff.
and you can talk to them.
Yeah, or just like with that thing that I mentioned to you.
Yeah, that one time you said.
Yeah, that mentioned with last month about that miniature
Golf.
Yeah, miniature golf.
I'm trying to do that with Jeff Manning too on that.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Do the miniature golf.
For little kids too, and the families.
Yeah, and the families, and you can still have you can still meet the wrestlers there
Yes.
too at the Best Little Roadhouse.
The thing I like to see done is Jeff will put our name on a card, the Wrestling Talk, on our show, because the more people would watch our show, and more people would come and go to watch wrestling here and watch my show too.
Yeah.
And more people would come.
Yeah, more people will
Get involved.
Yeah, get involved.
Yes.
With our with the Wrestle Talk.
Yes.
David.
And I got some people at Goodwill wants to come. I got some people at Garden Foundation wants to come.
My work.
Yes, and I got some people from businesses once that been watching it, and said, and I got some lawyers watching my show too.
Yeah, and we got some good feedback from Jeff Manning for.
Yes, he said he really loves this show.
Yeah, he likes having me now. That's what you
My
heard.
guest.
Yeah,
Yes,
as Nate Zellner as his guest on the show.
Yes.
Because yeah, and I can't wait till we have a chance to talk to Jeff Manning this Sunday. That will in the near future, we'll have wrestlers on the show that they can talk about how they got into wrestling, what things that they seen in
Yes.
wrestling,
What they're doing.
yeah,
and
what they're doing,
Yeah.
what wrestlers did they idolize
Yeah.
growing up?
Yeah. Who they really want to be like.
Yeah, who they idolize.
Yes. And I like to see if we can do a little tournament of the old timers wrestlers in the Northwest. If Jeff would do that, have an old ones that are retired, do one benefit for Salem area, and then you can meet with them too.
Yeah, like that thing that we mentioned
Yes.
last month is that.
And he's thinking about it too.
Yeah,
Still,
it'd be
Jeff
neat
is.
to have like the former wrestlers
Yeah.
from the Northwest come to the Hoke Middle School,
Yes.
get a table and get their
Yeah, autograph.
autograph, get their picture taken with them, and
Yeah,
that'd
meet with them.
Yeah, meet with them. That'll be a really good idea.
I'm working on that with
Yeah.
Jeff Manning, and I like to see if my show will span out there more. Because we could do, I like to get it on channel 2, 8, 6, and 12 on Sunday. Watch Wrestling Talk, and it's at midnight. It's one in Portland at midnight to 1 in the morning. So, and I like to see that done. I like to see Jeff put that on our card on Portland and Salem area.
or
our
on the
show.
Yeah, the Wrestle Talk.
Yes.
And there, right after Jeff has his WCWC show on Fox 12 at 1 o'clock on Channel 2, they have Ring of Honor.
Yes.
They have Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
That's where Jimmy Jacobs wrestles for.
Yeah.
A
He
lot
likes
of-
my show too.
Yeah. I'd like to get him on the show. talk
He
about-
said he'd like to, but
Yeah.
Jeff said he don't have time. But I think
I know,
we can get
because
him.
I know that he's not a local guy
No.
here in Salem, because he lives more back east. And I like to get Gangrel on the show.
Yes, he said he watches it all the time on this show.
He does.
Yes.
That people know that he used to be married to, if you don't mind me saying, he used to be married to Luda Fashawn.
Yes.
That's Paul the Butcher Fashawn's daughter.
Yes.
And she has a lot of history in that family because her dad, her uncle, and her mom, Vivian Vachon, her aunt, used to wrestle.
Yes.
That whole Vachon family. The person that gave Maurice Vachon the name Mad Dog is Don Owens.
Yes.
Because he looked like a Mad Dog because he was all hairy. And the Vachons, if people don't know, they did wrestle here in Oregon too.
Yes.
At the place I mentioned before is the Grand Theater.
Yes. But I'd like to see if we can get midget wrestlers here and women wrestlers here. And I still want to have a woman get on our show, be with us, assistant.
Excuse me.
If somebody gets sick on our show, we can have an assistant right on and next to with us.
Yep.
And I think that'd be good because Jeff's got an assistant.
Yeah.
And at his show, and I think we can have ours.
Have our assistant to help us take down
notes and everything.
Yeah, notes and stuff. Give us ideas what the
women want.
Yeah, what women. Yeah, it'd be nice to get like some female women wrestlers on our show.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too.
Yeah, and some midget wrestlers.
Yeah,
here.
I'm working on that too with Jeff.
That'd be nice because they. Yeah, go ahead, David.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some little people, midget wrestlers.
Yes, I'm
on the
working
show.
on that. But I wanted to do. I'd like to see Jeff if we can go to Hollywood and get some of the midget ones here from Hollywood, California. Some of them live there.
Yeah, there's only one person that used to wrestle here for Jeff is the little nasty boy.
He's still around.
Yeah, he's still around. I like to see him talk on our show.
Yeah.
Because he got trained by Stu Hart.
Yep.
He got trained up in Canada. That's where the Hart family.
And
is
I'm
from.
trying to get Mike Miller to be on our show. I'm working on that. Try to get the Grappler to get some people back in, old timers, come on our show. The Grappler had.
Mm-hmm. Another person like to show on our show is some of the wrestlers that wrestle barefooted.
Yes.
You know, like Vinny Valentino.
Yes.
When I was a kid, when I known David, my mentor in Northwest was Coco Samoa, and his nephew Tama Samoa.
Yeah, he's still around. He used to be around.
Yeah, he used to be around.
Yeah.
I just want to know how it is different to wrestle with boots on, with your wrestling boots, and how is it kind of get used to of wrestling barefooted?
Yes. And then my next show, I am going to have a couch here and chairs here for all the wrestlers who want to come here and watch my show or be on my guest. I'm going to have chairs here. I'm going to have a couch here, and I'm going to have coffee here or water
or juice or
water
whatever,
or something to snack on for them.
Mm-hmm.
Any wrestlers who want to come on my show, I will make sure you have coffee, water, juice, and a couch and 2 chairs, whatever. To be good for, I want the promoters, both promoters for Salem and Portland, does that. I want California, I want them here to be on my show. And I'm trying to get WWF be on my show too. Vince the Man. I'm trying to get him to do one. I'm working with Jeff on that.
Another person will be neat to be on our show that wrestles up in California is the original Mr. Wonderful, Rock Riddle. David.
Yeah, he likes me. He likes my show.
And it would be nice to get him on the show because he has a lot of history because he started in the late 60s.
Yes, he did.
Yep. And he has a lot of stories to tell about the Iron Sheik that has wrestled here in Oregon too.
Yes.
Andre the Giant.
Yes.
A
lot of them did wrestle here. A lot of them are retired and they're still around. Some of them.
Some of them are. But a lot of them, like what I mentioned before, is a lot of them, like Buddha's Beefcake.
Yeah.
Phil LaFont, a lot of them made their start here in Oregon, like
Northwest.
Dr. D. Yep, in the Northwest.
And I'd like to see Roddy Piper would be on our show too.
I would too.
And I think it'd be good for him.
Yeah.
And I like to see Roddy Piper watch our show too. And I'm trying to get Jeff, if we can get my name on the card, and my assistant's, his name on the card, to be on my show too.
Oh.
Yours and mine,
Yeah.
on the card, and then they'll know what we're we doing.
Yeah, for
this
this
wrestling talk.
Yeah, WrestleTalk.
For all the professional wrestlers.
Yeah. We want to do from all over the
Northwest.
Yeah, all over the Northwest. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, and it keeps us busy.
And it would help Jeff out.
Yeah, it helped Jeff out too, because we're not actually promoters, but we're just kind of
helping him out.
Yeah, help him out, trying to help him out with this WrestleTalk, and then mention wrestlers coming into the WCWC.
Yes.
And help him get some ideas of having more wrestlers come into the Northwest.
Yes.
Like Mikey O'Shea.
Yes.
I like to have Mikey O'Shea come in and ask him what wrestler that he kind of, because his outfit that he has is kind of like an outfit that Bam Bam Bigelow, his T-shirt or his shirt and his pants. I just want to know, is that idolized for him?
Yes.
Because I see, him like with the kind of like the fire and stuff. Maybe he idolized Bam Bam Bigelow.
And I'd like to see the grappler on.
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I'd like to see the grappler on our show too.
And I'd like to see all the ones, the good ones and the bad ones, to be on my show and talk about wrestling that wouldn't have started out in the Northwest.
I would too. I'd also like to see the other original grappler number 2.
And when he said he wants to be on.
Yeah, Tony, not Eric Baden, is the one that Tony Anthony.
Yes.
Tony Anthony wrestled. He was teamed up with the grappler, and he was the grappler original number 2.
Yes.
In the Southwest Texas area.
Yes.
In the Mid-South area.
Yes.
And then him and they didn't wrestle without their mask on. They wrestled as the tag team known as the Dirty White Boys.
Yes. And I'm trying to get all the belts on the line for the Northwest. And I'm trying to do that for then we know who's the best wrestlers in the Northwest, who's the best in the Northwest.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to see families come. I like to see businesses come out and watch wrestling for Salem, and one in Portland too.
I would too. That would be a good idea. That would be like to bring in some former. I like to see Ricky Santana come in and talk about how he got into wrestling.
Yes. That one used to wrestle here, Jay Youngblood. He works at the Capitol, janitor.
Mm-hmm.
And he still likes my show. He talks about me all the time. He likes my show.
I thought Jay Youngblood passed away.
I mean, he's his partner, the Indian one.
Oh,
the assistant, the other one. Used to be with him.
Oh, one of the Youngbloods?
Yeah.
Marker Chris Youngblood, one of those?
Yeah.
Those brothers?
Yeah. And,
that's a big family too.
And Kurt Mustager, he said he's been watching my show too.
I'd like to get him on the show too.
Yeah, he works at Kaiser, and he said he watches my show all the time. And the people out there does like it, so I'm urging everybody out there, please come to our show.
Yeah.
And go to see the professional wrestler here in Salem area.
Yeah.
And please call in or call Channel 22 and ask, would you like to be on my show? Or the women want to be on my show, talk about wrestling in the Northwest. You still can meet the fans, wrestlers, you can still do that. And the Roadhouse too, you can meet with them there too.
Mm-hmm. I like to have the Blanchard brothers come in.
Yes.
Because they talk to us.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, Jeremy, when me and David were at the show, David, when me and David were talking, Jeremy Blanchard really wants to be on the show and like to have his brother on the show too.
Yes, and the ones that got the belt, they wants to be on my show, and the young kids that wrestling, they wants to be on my show. I got old wrestlers who wants to be on my show. Jeff needs to do that. Because people have been asking me that, and why come Jeff's not doing it? But I think it'd be good for Jeff, and it'd be good for our show too.
Yeah. And also too, the other person that we talked to too, likes to be on our show, but he lives up in Canada, is Cody Smith.
Cody said he wants to do that, so I urge all the professional wrestlers out there, watch our show, watch Channel 22 for Salem area. Please call Channel 22. You want to be on our show, call the station. And ask you would like to do that, and ask Jeff Manning.
Please. Ask permission. Ask your promoter for permission to be on our show for WrestleTalk.
And ask for if Jeff out there, get it on his thing, put it on his card for Salem and Portland Wrestling Talk for the Northwest. Because it'll be good for him, and more fans will come and watch our show, and more fans will be here for Salem area will come and watch, and meet me and talk to me what fans you want to bring in. You want professional wrestlers, and I got roller derby people out there want to come on my show, talk about wrestling too. So I'm not hurting. I got people want to be on my show. Please call here or just come to watch the show.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea, David. It'd be nice that Jeff brought in some other wrestlers from the Northwest, California, Canada.
Yes.
And then ask his permission to be on the show.
Yes, and I'm trying to get Jeff to come back on my show. That's the first one I had on, Jeff Manning.
Yeah, the promoter for WCWC.
Yes, I did. I got him on. He said he likes my show every time. He likes it really well, and he said I'm doing the best show he ever saw. So I'm trying to get more fans there. I'm trying to get wrestlers coming in Northwest. So I'm trying my best. That's all I'm trying.
Only person that we have to deal with, the guy that's sitting behind him, is Stump.
But he likes it too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Stump. Yeah. Rich Holiday.
Yeah, I like him. He said every time he sees me, he says, "How you doing on your show?" And I said, "Very well." But I like to see all these big stars, the wrestlers come in
from WCWC to come on the show.
Yeah,
because I think your fans out there too that watch WrestleTalk with me and David would like to see some WCWC wrestlers on the show.
Yes, and please call and ask Jeff Manning. Why come you don't have a guest on David Beam Wrestling Talk show? Ask him that. And when you go to show, ask him that. Would you like to see David Beam Wrestling Talk wrestlers on my show? It'll be good for the fans. It'll be good for his show too.
Yeah, and he can always ask when he's walking around. The fans can come up to him and say, "Would you like to have wrestlers on Nate and David's WrestleTalk show?" And
we can
schedule it to have
there after the show, and you can meet with you. Nathan can meet with you and schedule it. And what do you want to do on there? You want to meet with us? You can after the show's over, or you want to schedule it to be on our program. Just call.
Call Jeff Manning.
Yes.
Call the promoter.
He's online.
Yeah, he's online. You can do it like an email for WCWC.com and set an email what wrestlers you'd like to see on WrestleTalk with Nate and Dave.
Yes.
They would. That'd be a good thing because it'll help Jeff out.
Yes, it would.
It would really help.
A lot of fans are coming. More are coming watching my show because they really like it.
And that's how it helps us out too for WrestleTalk for us, and it brings fans to watch our show for WrestleTalk, and also has fans out there that can go to the show at Hoke Middle School.
Yes, and I
This-
got little kids coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
It
I
is.
think more people will go to the show, and I think more fans will get involved
Yeah.
for the Salem area.
Yes, I think that it would help the Salem area and would help the businesses too downtown. I urge people come and watch wrestling here for Salem area and watch my show. Please come and watch my show and watch professional wrestling for the Northwest.
Yeah.
This is my show, and I asked to do this a long time ago with Jeff Manning, and I got it.
And he
So-
got and he gave you the
Okay. And
Yep.
he said he likes it all the time. I got okay from the governor to do this, and I got Speaker of the House likes my show. In the House and Senate, presidents likes my show. The mayors likes it. So Salem mayor likes it. Portland mayor likes it. Salem mayor likes it. So I'm doing my best.
Yep. Another couple of wrestlers like to see on the show, David, they have to drive all the way from Tacoma, Washington.
Yes.
Is Mike Santiago in Easton HD.
He likes it too.
Yeah. I like to have those guys on the show
Yes.
to talk about WrestleTalk.
Yes.
Only time they'll be able to do it is like a 2 o'clock in
Yeah.
the afternoon
Yeah.
or in the morning.
Yeah. In the
Before they
morning, we can do that.
Yeah, we can. If he has to get the okay from
Yeah.
Jeff. you
Yeah,
know,
he would do it.
Yeah, get the okay from Jeff to do it.
'Cause a lot of them do fly in.
Yeah.
In the Northwest.
Yep.
And come in here and watch wrestling.
Mostly the wrestlers that fly in to Oregon are Big Duke, Gangrel. I like to see Matt Stryker on the show,
He talks to me all the time about that.
but he's one of the broadcasters for Lucha Underground, the place
Yes.
that I mentioned. He's one of the broadcasters
Yes, he does
for
that.
Lucha Underground.
Yes.
And the other guy I like to see on our show is Vampiro.
Yeah. And I like to see more. I like to see city councilman people come
Yeah.
on our show, and I like to see businesses come, and I like to see my brother. He likes my show, and he works that overhead door. He likes my show. He said I'm doing real well on it. So I like to see doctors involved. I want all the businesses in the city of Salem come and watch it. And I'd like to see fans, more fans come to Salem, more fans for here, more fans in Portland, come and watch it. I'm trying to do is to have a big tournament for Salem area, all the belts on the line, every one of them. And I'm going to try to get Jeff, if we can get all the belts in the world, come here to Salem area and do a big
tournament or something.
tournament for Salem area,
Yep. Well, this is Nate Zellner.
This is David Beam, Wrestling Talk. Bye.
We did good, David.